No indication.
There is no indication here or there, but there is.
But there is.
And so this 30 seconds of this, like, we'll see ourselves presently in the
Oh,
past.
look, I have my Saturn.
Oh, good timing. What's the constellation? I don't know. What is it, the Big Dipper?
The Big Dipper.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's funny.
Oh, that was well planned, wasn't it? Or
I guess
not?
it was. I don't know.
One of those synchronicities. Oh gosh, people are joining us already. They must be keen to join us.
Oh, look, here I am. Yay, here we are.
I have appeared on the tube of you. I believe we're here.
Oh, goodness me.
I see peeps are joining us. And
I need more go juice today, I'll tell you.
Have you slurped your
Hello,
coffee
Nessa.
already?
No, I need to drink more.
Yes, we're just going to sit here and drink coffee today. That's it. We'll mumble occasionally, but coffee good. Nectar of the gods.
Oh, well, what are we
Definitely.
doing here?
What are we doing? Isn't it? Well, it's almost 11. And there you go. And the first person to say hello is Wendy. Good morning.
Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning. Good morning. It's almost the hour of 11. Not quite. But
What happens then?
Well, there's some magical show goes on.
Oh.
It's supposed to be. I think that's why we're here.
Is that why we're here?
I think that's the plan.
Okay.
I don't know.
I incarnated just for this.
Is that? Well, maybe.
You never know.
It is, in fact, 11, so we could say good morning and welcome to
the
11.
late morning show.
The late morning
People
show.
have late shows. People have morning shows. We have late morning show called.
Elevensies with Lisa and Anton.
And I'm Lisa.
And I'm Anton.
How
And there
about
you
that
go.
for
And good morning,
amazing
Gilda.
introduction.
It's just, we're slightly barking this morning, it has to be said. I think the rain has washed our...
I think we actually went to bed early and got a good night's sleep.
It wasn't too late. It wasn't too late. I know, dear
Well,
sweet.
I went to bed early. I don't know what you did.
I was editing video.
Editing video.
I
Yes,
was.
Obsession.
It's
So
no
good.
obsession. It's just you called it an obsession. When am I supposed to bloody do
I know,
it?
there's no
I
more
haven't
time
got
in
any
the day.
more hours in the day.
Anyway, we're here because it's Magickal Moonday.
Magickal Moonday on Elevensies today. Magickal Moonday. And
we've got a lot to talk about.
well, I wrote in the description that the moon, which is waning incidentally, the moon is conjunct Saturn
Right,
today.
so waning moon conjunct Saturn.
How did you do that? How you have this special shirt specifically for Magickal Moonday.
Okay, so let's first talk about the astrological term conjunct.
Conjugation. What's your function?
Like conjoined. Yeah?
Conjunction.
All
what's
right,
your function?
so when we look out, we can see a bunch of stars. And we would see tonight...
in the dark.
Tonight, we would see... Good morning, Jen. Tonight, we would see the constellation of Aquarius. And in Aquarius, we would see Saturn and the moon.
Ah.
And when they're conjunct, they can appear as one, right? So they kind of overlap. They come together. And then they move apart. So they ingress, they conjunct, they egress. And
Fancy words.
When two planets are occupying the same visual space, obviously they're hundreds of thousands of miles apart, really.
And the rest.
But when they appear to be occupying the same space, it's called a conjunction.
Yes.
And when it's conjunct, the two planets appear as one and they operate as one.
They act together.
They
Think of it
act
as two
together.
people getting behind a car and pushing in the same direction. Their energies are joined, so to speak. So yes, that conjunct. And understand, you can say, but the moon's not a planet. Well, in astrology it is, technically. It's a luminary, but it's classed as a planet when you do work things out. And everything's geocentric, which means we see from where we're standing. So to us, here on Earth, obviously the moon and Saturn are nowhere near, as Lisa said, but to us here on Earth,
appear to be conjunct.
They line up and they occupy the same position and therefore are conjunct.
In a constellation of Aquarius.
But what does it all mean? What does it all mean?
Well, a lot of us are feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde in Gemini.
God, just gone Mercury retrograde, yes.
The lead up to it is fun. Last week was crazy. But now let's think about some words. We think about the moon, and that the first word that comes to our mind with the moon is emotion.
Yes, well, it does. It governs our emotion.
Right. And when we think of Saturn, the first word that comes to mind with Saturn is karma.
Restriction, yeah.
No.
You say no?
I would say karma. I would say lessons.
Lessons, okay.
Restriction in the sense, but I think people take that the wrong way.
Right. It's more canalizing and channeling rather than necessarily...
It's about time.
Mm-hmm, yeah. It's going to take a while.
Yeah. So if we look at those words, emotional karma... Emotional karma. Lessons.
Oh.
Right? Psychic lessons.
Hmm.
And then we think about what's going on with both of these planets. The moon is waning.
Yeah, so right? It's lessening its effect.
So it's a time for cleaning and clearing and releasing.
Release, yeah.
So we have emotional release of karmic lessons.
Oh, okay. So.
And Saturn is also retrograde, so you're getting a chance to rethink and redo.
Are we talking this might be the ideal time to take the baggage back to the lost and found?
It might be the ideal time to take the baggage back to the lost and found. And that's how Anton and I talk about like cord cuttings or getting closure, because many times you're not going to get anywhere with a person who's already causing you so much upset, right? If they're people that won't give you closure, or people that you can't reach, or people that emotionally you just don't connect to. But now would be a great time. You can't give their crap back to them. They won't take it. That's why they dumped it on you in the first place. But you don't have to carry it anymore.
Not yours.
It's a great time to leave it at lost and found.
Not
Good morning, Melanie.
Your baggage.
So think about some emotional, deep releasing that you'd like to do. Think about some lessons that you've learned and some karma that you'd like to clear. And, maybe tonight you do a little reworking because of Mercury and rewording.
Revisit.
And you harness the energy of Saturn retrograde, and you harness the energy of Saturn conjunct the moon, and you harness the energy of the moon. And you also have... I didn't bring my ephemeris, but I think Mars is in Cancer now.
Couldn't prove it by me. You're the one who's intuitively in touch with the astrological alignments.
My brain doesn't hold things like it used to.
Oh, come on.
It needs a
Good morning, Christina. Hello.
It needs its disc refragmented.
So I want to say this much, and apologies to this beautiful stone because I love it, but behave.
Oh, dear.
Children, they're just being naughty. They really are. He started it, though, I will say. So he's getting the karmic lesson.
I'm going to excuse myself.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I know we're live. But...
Yes. He's being... No, it's not Emmett. It's
Raja.
It's Raja having a go at Mia. Raja, you're being naughty. I'm sorry. Anyway, so, yes, cats, who'd have them, eh? They're just pains in the butt. So, yeah, one of these things... with sort of karmic lessons and letting them go is a long time we hold on to things, especially where somebody's wronged us and upset us and, done something fairly bad towards us. And, we're holding on to this hot rock going, one day justice will be done. But the trouble with having that, is you're going to be the one getting burned here. You're going to be the one getting burned. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Mia's over here. She's fine. Okay, so she's a little wary of...
She's a lady. She can't take that kind of crap.
I know. Well, I take it Come on, we've got a show to do.
I'm just making sure
She's fine. We got there before. Chaos, yes. And Christina's a Cancer, hello. And hello, Pam. And so, yeah, put the rock down.
Put the rock down, it'll only burn you.
It's you that's going to get burned. And hanging on to that, Listen, there's a huge difference between forgiving and forgetting, Don't forget what's happened. It's important.
No, take the lesson.
To take those karmic lessons.
Yeah.
Take that lesson, process it, help you recover your serenity, if you will. But what you don't want to do is just harp on it, and like keep going back there and like, oh, one day justice will be done,
But,
It's just...
and I know that I think for spiritual people or empathic, sensitive people, we try to understand why. Why is this person behaving this way, or why did they not appreciate me, or why did they treat me like this, or whatever it is. We are never going to understand the why of someone else who operates in such a completely different mindset or manner, emotional place than we do.
In truth, they may be completely oblivious to the fact that you are in pain over their actions. They may be.
So you're not going to get that.
Don't expect them to make it right.
You're not going to get the why. You're not going to get, maybe they don't even understand why. You're not going to get the closure. You probably can't have an in-depth, deep, emotional conversation with some of these muggles. And that doesn't mean that you abandon them or you hate them or anything like that. But tonight would be a great time to release yourself from that drama, from that anguish, from the pressure and the stress of it. So a good time for cord cutting, a good time for valuing the lesson that they've given you, and a good time to kind of get your own closure. So Aquarius is an air sign. It might be a good idea to burn something.
Could do.
And see the energy releasing in the smoke.
Smoke disappearing into the wind, yeah. Ideally outside would be good if there's a little bit of wind.
Right, so you could write down some statements like, I am no longer connected to the drama of this. I no longer worry about what this person thinks. Those kind of things. Whatever it is that you want to get kind of separate from. Right. I can't give back the baggage, so I'm leaving it in Lost and Found.
Well, that's it. Yeah, just leave it there. It's not yours to carry around forever.
And then use some sage and watch those energies being taken away in that.
It is, yeah. I mean, one of the things is regret is one of those totally wasted emotions. I mean, you cannot go back and fix. You cannot go back and change what's happened. I mean, yes, certainly if you're the one who's caused the problem, you can make amends. So yeah,
right. You can always apologize.
You can always apologize, but what you can't do is go back and make it not happen. And a lot of times we wind up stuck in this: if only I hadn't said that, if only this hadn't happened, if whatever. No, it did. Okay, so accept that. That's the first point. Accept it, and then process it. And if it doesn't serve you, let it go, because it will eat at you from the inside. and it's like carrying this toxic acid around with you. It's going to like rot you from the inside. And it's not healthful for you at all.
Don't let them change you.
No, no, absolutely
you want to stay a healer and a carer and a light worker. So don't allow, I know it's easier said than done, but don't allow someone else's bad behavior, bad deeds, negativity, or whatever, to get into you.
Yeah.
Clean it out, clear it out, put the baggage in Lost and Found, and, rejuvenate your own heart into the healer and kind person.
So it's an auspicious time to do this with a waning moon.
Waning moon in Aquarius.
Saturn.
Conjunct Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. So,
good time to revisit old crap and get rid of that baggage.
That's what witches do, is they look at what is available astronomically, astrologically. Those are the same subject to most witches, astronomy and astrology.
Well, they used to be.
Look at what's available, harness that, channel it, and use it. So Saturn is very grounding energy, and the moon is very psychic energy. So this is a great time to kind of take what's, what are you intuiting? What are you feeling emotionally? And how can you ground it out?
We say, it's so true. We say this in our Craft of the Wise course as well. One of the things you realize, there's no such thing as a catastrophe. Catastrophe where all the stars are just badly aligned. It's like you've got to make a meal. You just go to your fridge and see what you've got in the fridge.
What's in there?
What's in the fridge? What can we make with this? What energies are available to us?
Probably where chicken satay came from. They had chicken and peanut butter,
She's pretty darn good, that, I have to say. Chicken satay, that's nice. Ooh, I could eat that about now. Yeah. So, yes. No. Use what you've got available to you. And so, yeah, Mercury's retrograde. Oh, that's terrible, right? Saturn's retrograde. Oh, that's terrible, right?
The moon is waning.
The moon is waning. Oh, that's
Saturn.
terrible, right? And the moon is conjunct Saturn. No, it's not terrible.
What can I make from this?
Retrograde's a great time to go over, to revisit, to go back.
Right.
Yeah.
RE, retro, redo,
rethink, reprocess, reevaluate. All of that fun stuff. So you can go back to stuff that you've not quite put to bed. And now's a great time for that karmic release to let that go. The stuff that's been really bothering you and eating at you from the inside. Do a little ritual and get it out. Put the baggage at Lost and Found. You don't need to be carrying it around. And Gilda's saying, thank you for this space and this releasing reminder. You are most welcome, Gilda. You are most welcome.
What on earth card will we get today?
I don't know. Well, if it's anything like your T-shirt, Strength. I love this bloody card. It's like my favorite card in the deck, to be honest.
It's a Leo card.
Well, I actually see this as
you and I.
Yes, I do see that. And I think that the strongest force in the universe is love. And it's the only force capable of turning an enemy into a friend.
Well, it conquers fear, it conquers anger, it conquers hate. Love conquers all.
So if you've got a question, love is your answer.
Love is the answer.
Love is the law. Love conquers all. So mote it be. What's the reading for today, then?
My reading for you for today is, it might be a great day to balance all of your chakras and search any of them for energy that you'd like to release. As I see her as the chakra lady.
You do.
She's all very balanced. Her flowers make me think of the chakras. And she's also, on the other side of that mountain. So she's climbed along.
She's been to top of Zion, has she?
Yeah.
Aye, interesting. Yeah. I love the way the lion is just putty in her hands. I just think that's wonderful.
Yep. So balance yourself, center yourself, do some good work.
Good day for self-care.
A good day for self-care, a good day for healing, self-Reiki treatment, whatever it is that you want to do for yourself.
Yep.
To just release, relax, renew.
Rebalance.
Yep.
Rebalance, release, relax, renew. Whatever, release, relax, rebalance, renew.
Everything.
Everything. You see, retrogrades are not a problem. You can use them. I mean, actually started back on things when Mercury went retrograde. I said, I've got so much unfinished stuff I need to get to.
Time to renew this.
That's where I go with that, you know? Yeah. So that's us. I think that's us for today, is it?
All right.
We got anything else?
Nope. Tomorrow's Tarot Tuesday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday.
The store is open regular hours
today.
Yeah, we're
open regular hours.
Several people called yesterday to ask if we were open today. Yes, we
Gilda
are.
says, I think I missed the day you mentioned when the tarot reading will be. Well, actually you didn't, because we're about to mention it now. We had to push it back. Yeah. So we're going to do our tarotscopes tomorrow.
Wednesday night. We're going to do tarotscopes and free readings on Wednesday.
So yeah, we're gonna do a longer live on Wednesday night. This Wednesday, okay? So join us for that.
I just wanted to finish what I was saying. The store is open today until 8 o'clock. A lot of people were calling yesterday to see if we were open for the holiday. Yes, we are. Amaryllis and Danny are there today till 8 o'clock.
Lovely,
all right.
Lovely peeps they are. So yes, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Oh, excuse me, too much coffee.
Peace.
Yes, and don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We want to be less of a well-kept secret. Yeah. And Christina, thank you so much for joining us. It's nice to see a new face. So,
all right.
Be well. Have an amazingly wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow, I guess. I don't think we've got any box openings planned today. I don't know if UPS or anybody's running today. So.